Hey guys, it's me, Alias, back once again. Sorry for a messed up upload schedule. I've been away for some days, but I'm gonna explain that later. So anyway, yeah, today, again, we are doing something completely new that hasn't been done before, like, ever. Have you ever just waited in the Geometry Dash main menu, watching those icons fly by, and every once in a while, if you waited for a really long time, you would see your specific icon just flying around, and that's what we will be trying to find out today. How long does it take for a specific icon to appear in the Geometry Dash main menu? Sorry for my voice being a bit cranky, I just woke up, but yeah, I have to make videos because I need to earn money, I need to buy myself a car, I need to start living. So I believe that we should just start with a video. First, we're gonna try to find our Geometry Dash files. Alright, I found it. So what I want to do now is select a specific icon and then just do some weird stuff with it so that we can recognize it easily. And there we have it. This is our Geometry Dash game sheet. These are all the icons in the game that exist. We have to select a specific icon and then just modify it so that it is immediately distinguished apart from all the other icons there are. So what I would do is I would select the very first icon you see when you enter Geometry Dash, this one. This is the most basic icon you can have, and now we need to make it distinguishable. We need to make it so that it is completely different apart from all the other icons there are. So what I would do in this case, just like I always do it when I make similar things, is go to File and then Place, and then just scroll all the way back until I reach this junk filter. This is where I keep random images that I download off of the internet, and now I just need to find a fitting one for the icon. That is a lot of pictures. I didn't think I had that many. I think I'm just gonna go with this tomato. Nobody can complain about tomatoes, am I right? Well, except if they are this big, I have to make it smaller. Right. So now it's different apart from any other icons, but that's not enough. I have to make it even more unique. I have to edit this tomato so that it looks even better. And the perfect way to do that is to change its color, first of all. So I'm going to increase the brightness of it and then change its color. This is not the reality that we all know. In this reality, tomatoes are blue. I'm gonna go with blue. That's still not it though. There can still be improvements to this icon. I have to achieve perfection. I'm gonna make it look weird. The weirdest it could possibly be. Gonna mess around with that. Oh god. Oh my god. Photoshop is a very useful tool, am I right? Holy crap, the look of this tomato. What have I done? You can't really say that the icon is not special, but on the other hand, I made the tomato look like a weather report map. The icon in the game will look exactly like this, except if I change the colors of the icon. So now we just have to open Geometry Dash and find that icon. And there we have it. Now we are in the game, and the most basic icon should look like this. Just look at it. Oh my god, what have I done to it? If RobTop sees this, he's gonna be pissed. But now there is only one thing left to do. Wait in the menu until this specific icon appears. So yeah, anyway, how are you all doing? I'm doing just fine. Yesterday I had a pretty cool day. I've been watching Family Guy and playing Overwatch. Yeah, that's how I spend my holidays. Did I mention that I have holidays currently? Anyway, yeah, waiting can be difficult, so I guess I'm just stuck in here with you now. And since there is absolutely nothing to do, I guess I should just talk about some of my primary school experiences, some of the memories that I still remember. So as much as I remember, it happened about 5 or 6 years ago. I just finished all the lessons and I was just in front of the school chilling with my friends, and one of them had to leave at some point. So the rest of us stayed there and talked, but then I noticed that his pencil case dropped out of the bag. So of course I picked it up and tried to go after him, but he was already quite far away. So I spent 20 minutes just running around the neighboring streets trying to find the guy. And then I don't know how, but I actually managed to find him. So of course I ran after him and handed him his pencil case, but the guy thought I stole it. I tried to explain that I was just trying to hand him back his pencil case, but it was of no effect. He was sure that I stole it, and up to this day, he is still convinced that way. Wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him in like 4 years, ever since I finished primary school. Okay, that was one of my stories, but the icon is still nowhere to be seen. So yeah, I suppose it's time for another one of my primary school stories. Alright, so we had two parallel classes, the A class and the B class. I was in the B class, and the A class had this guy. How would I describe him? He was a huge meme. Some of the pupils liked him, some of them were disgusted by him. Well, he was just a huge meme. And we used to walk around the neighboring streets of the school, going to random blocks of flats, ringing the bells and saying stupid stuff to the people that lived there. And after we did that, we would just run away so that nobody would catch us. And one day he came with us. He just straightforwardly rang the doorbell. He actually convinced one of the people that lived there that they won an iPhone 7 from the lottery. And the guy actually came out of his apartment chasing after us. I mean, too bad. He was genuinely surprised. He was so genuinely happy. He thought that he actually won an iPhone 7. But yeah, then he came to the realization that it was just a prank and he was just sad. Poor guy. We were going along pretty well with that meme guy, but on the other hand, sometimes I got into a fight with him. And one day I said something to him, I don't remember what, and he started chasing me down the hallway. But at the same time, my dad called me on the phone that I had in my pocket. So I answered the phone and started talking to my dad while being chased down the hallway by the guy. And my dad had no idea what I was going through. I was just casually talking to him and he didn't suspect a thing. And the other schoolmates that were witnessing the entire thing were just rolling on the floor laughing, because I can imagine that scene. Me running down the hallway being chased by a big guy while talking on the phone with my dad. Someone should actually draw that. If someone draws that, I will set it as my background. And yeah, the icon is still nowhere to be seen. After so many icons that went through, there has not been a single time where the tomato icon would appear. Literally every other icon went by at this point, except for the basic one. It just feels like Geometry Dash is avoiding me. Die. 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 Wait a second. Wait a second. That was a classic icon and it did not have a tomato face. What? Oh no, it was not the classic one. It was a very similar one, but not classic enough. Waiting and killing the icons that pass by while trying to spawn that tomato face. I guess I'm just gonna let you know when it's Oh, look at that. What is this? Maybe the game is modified to only spawn icons that haven't been modified at all. If that's the case, I've been waiting for this for nothing. No, at some point they're gonna have to spawn.
One eternal.
That was it! That was the tomato! Yes, I did it! Finally! This took forever. Finally, the tomato face was spawned. This one specifically. Well, what to do now? Basically, I've done what had to be done. And as something extra, just so this video isn't just me waiting in the menu, I'm gonna beat the first level that's called Tomato that comes up. Okay, this was deep.